Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Let's check out Pittsburgh's starting lineup. Nene is out there with Carter. Then it's Tony Parker. Then there's Howard. And it's Adams in at the 1 spot. And for Dallas, big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Irving is out there with Thompson. And it's Doncic in at the small forward position.
Here we go.
And Pittsburgh starts out with the ball. Parker outside. With the drive, plays it up and banks it in.
And the screen and roll, an excellent choice there. Parker only needs a small amount of room to get his shot off.
Moving against Adams. Pass to Gafford. The 9-foot shot. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out Doris a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
And the shot's good from Nene.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game. Phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
The 3 for Doncic. And Vince Carter pulls it down. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Pittsburgh. Here's Parker. That one goes in. Parker's got his second basket.
Parker can't just dominate inside. He has to rely on gracefulness and agility.
Here's Thompson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Tony Parker. Here's Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
Hey, see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide-open looks.
Adams trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Parker's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here is Irving. Thompson finds Washington. Back to Thompson. 5 on the clock. And then Washington with the dunk.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Adams against Irving. Takes it inside. Out to Doncic. It's good from long range.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Here's Parker. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Thompson throws it down.
Boy, you don't see it often, but Klay Thompson letting you know he can finish emphatically.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Thompson.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Pittsburgh is also changing it up. Tatum comes in for Nene. And Doncic is subbed in for Vince Carter.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
And it's Doncic missing. Doncic has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Parker. It's rebounded by Dallas. Thompson outside. It's stolen by Adams. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleba comes in for P.J. Washington. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Klay Thompson. Nene, he's checked in for Pittsburgh. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Adams. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Parker. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. 12 points for Parker. Dallas trails by 3. Here's Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
And that one's good, Tatum.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
15 seconds left in the first. The drive by Doncic.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Here's Parker. Kleba with the rebound. 1 second left. He can't get it to go. And a high-scoring first quarter. The whole team's really filling it up. Pittsburgh leads by only 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Pittsburgh.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And Pittsburgh looking at who they've got out there. We've got Williams. Tatum out there with Nene. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Doncic in at the 3, the small forward. A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Kleba with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Dinwiddie drives in. Takes it off the glass. Dinwiddie's got his first points of the game.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Pass to Nene. And Nene with the stuff.
You've got to look at Nene. How about that sky for the slam? You cannot lose sight of this guy.
Outside Irving. Shoots. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Now here's Williams. Still without a basket. Here's Nene. Outside Tatum. Williams for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication. And now he's able to make them pay.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And Pittsburgh with some changes. Carter comes in for Doncic. And Parker subbed in for Williams. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Irving finds Dinwiddie. Irving against Parker. And the shot is good. The Pittsburgh League has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Irving.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
And that one drops for him.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Dinwiddie for 3. Sinks the triple. Dinwiddie's got 5 now.
Boy, Spencer Dinwiddie does such a great job getting on balance and with his touch off the dribble. Easy work.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. It's going to be Parker shooting. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Washington comes in for Maxi Kleber. Doncic is checked in for X. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Washington. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Kyrie Irving's creativity is indisputable. This guy can score it, but he is also an excellent passer.
Parker's shot is off. Dallas trails by 3. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Tatum on the wing. He's covered by Washington. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. Pittsburgh leading by 3. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And Pittsburgh with the possession here. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And slam dunk by Nene.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Oh, Doncic, long range.
Luka from way downtown.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. The first one falls.
And Parker has such speed and creativity, just causes the defense fits in terms of how to properly guard it.
So it's the Mavericks now, trailing by 4. Pass to Washington. And here is Gafford. Thompson outside. Back to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Irving. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Irving's got 8 points.
But just a spectacular display of ball handling from Kyrie, opening up the look there.
The shot's good from Carter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Irving from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Pittsburgh. They're up by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans' half-court shot. Okay, they're thinking about the shot. One more time, a huge round of applause for our contestants.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic from Tony Parker.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Klay Thompson is out there with Irving, and it's Doncic in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Howard setting the pick for Adams. Pass to Howard. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And Pittsburgh leads by 4.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Adams against Thompson. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Nene. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Dallas making a switch here. Lively's checked in. Thompson outside. Back to Irving from the arc. Dallas no good that time either. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Pittsburgh. 6-point lead. Parker's shot is off. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Doncic kicks to Irving. Dallas no good that time either. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. It's Vince Carter on the wing. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Howard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Howard's got the lead up to 8 now for Pittsburgh.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Back to Lively. Misses the 3. Pittsburgh leading by 8. Here's Adams. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Dallas shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all-NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Adams, the pass to Nene. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Nene's got 10.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good on the triple.
Look at Doncic's offensive game, just so pure, folks.
Screen by Howard. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Off target at the rim. Irving looking for an opening. Shot from the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now just a 2-point Pittsburgh lead. Parker right side. Nene down low. Lively's there. The shot by Nene. No good. Dallas with the ball. To the tie. Irving can't hit. Parker outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Parker's got 22 points.
And that's a nice jump shot there by Parker. Caught it right in rhythm.
The 3 for Doncic. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Nene's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's Parker with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. There's 1:17 left in the third. And it's Irving missing. Pittsburgh leading by 5. Parker inside, covered by Irving. Parker's shot is off. Fires from deep. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, what a monster night for Kyrie Irving, playing at a very high level right now.
Here's Irving. He's got 16. To the inside. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Man, forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
And the shot's good from Nene. Nene's got 12 points in the game.
And something we don't see nearly as much as we used to, the finger roll.
Away team foul.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Derek Lively. Maxi Kleber comes in for Washington. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Thompson. Doncic is checked in for Pittsburgh. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
To the paint, Powell with the steal. Irving up top. Adams defending. It's stolen by Adams. Doncic against Doncic. Doncic powers it home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Pittsburgh leads by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Now the Hall of Famer David Aldridge will join us. He has an update for us on Daniel Gafford. What's the news, David?
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Mavericks head athletic trainer. The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now, they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated. There's lots of heavy heads in that training room. Right now, they have no idea when he'll be able to return, but it's certainly not tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And Pittsburgh, looking at who they've got out there. Parker out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Carter. Then it's Tatum. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They get it back. Tries again. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. A new 14 for the Mavericks. Irving against Parker. Dinwiddie wide open. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Inside. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Jokic. Parker's got the lead up to 11 now for Pittsburgh. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And Pittsburgh also making a switch. Howard's checked in. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks, David. Oh, the lob to Parker. Tries to keep it alive. Bucket is good. Parker's got 9 points now in just the second half. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Pittsburgh.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And that one's good. Parker.
Yeah, and really, Parker is scoring the ball extremely well right now. Hard to slow him down when he's this hot.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic comes in for extra. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The kick out to Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got it back down to within single digits for Dallas. Here's Parker driving inside. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Doncic with a strong move inside.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
And Pittsburgh with some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Jokic. And it's Adams in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson against Adams. Pass to Parker. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Banked in off the glass.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Here's Doncic. Over Carter. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Pittsburgh leading by 9. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Thompson outside from downtown. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Doncic against Carter. Yep, that one goes in there. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Luka Doncic is the option, folks. You see the trust they place in him and why.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Second team foul.
55 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Goes up from the top of the key. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And Doncic throws it down. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nene into the lane and slam dunk by Nene.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket from deep Washington. Pittsburgh pulls it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Adams right side. Drops in the layup for 2. And now an 11-point Pittsburgh lead. So it's Pittsburgh picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Nene.